Okay, guys. So today we'll be discussing about the third part of this protractor tutorials, where we'll be now doing a little bit of more realistic kind of tests. So we'll take some sample application and we'll try to um, get some tests done. Okay. So here, hope we understand the framework that we got the feature files, we got step definitions, we got spec files to run the Cucumber feature files, and we got utils to run our tests, and then finally we got our package.json. So now what I will do is uh, I will create my own new feature file in this same protractor framework. So see, there are a lot of frameworks available. We are taking one boilerplate and we'll try to adopt that. So that's what happened when you go to any company. You will have one framework. You need to adapt yourself into that company. Yeah. Okay. So in this context, simple things are very simple. That we need to just first of all create a test case, and then while implementing it, then while impl- while implementing it, then we will actually uh, um, run the step definition file, and then use the actual protractor APIs. Okay, so you can hear me.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Okay, cool. So I'm just creating some tests to product navigation. Okay, so I'll create this feature file. Okay, scenario th homepage links. Okay, it's just very simple. Okay, so given user is in homepage, when he selects the elect no, let me just go back to see the application. So this electronics, isn't it? Okay, so just want to go on back to see how it goes. So we got the home page, so electronics and gadgets. Okay, so select, we need to put that in a kind of a double quotes. Okay, let us first implement them, then we can discuss about the next steps. Okay, so let me implement this step definitions first. I'm just putting alt enter and it's asks for create step definitions. So okay, so it is thinking that you are in Java, which is not so good. Okay, so because we are in IntelliJ, it is thinking that we are in Java. So let us
Okay.
create our own step definitions. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I will do is I'll simply copy this. Okay, and then put this and say banana apps steps Okay, got this. Okay, and then do this. So once I copied this, so you can see that it is almost like a typical step definition. So what we will do is we will not we'll take the things which we don't need. We just put leave with one which we just need. Okay, maybe we need a couple of them. Okay, so you can see that the main thing is here. Then and yeah, this frameworks, this is all coming from our so they're already been there, so it is all globally declared. So this the then function, the problem is we are in IntelliJ. Do you mind if I open in PHP Storm?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Yeah, okay, so that's the reason why I'm not able to navigate them properly. I'll open them in PHP Storm or WebStorm, so they both are same.
Okay.
The same code I will open in WebStorm, that's it.
Oh,
Okay, so go to dev. This is Java. Yes. Okay. So cool. Okay, so we came here. So when we go back, so this is the one. So if you see this then is just trying to index. Okay, so it is coming from one library. So we'll go into that library. Okay.
okay.
So yeah. So meanwhile, what we will do is while it is indexing, what we can do is simply go to our feature files, navigation, and try to see if we can generate the step definition. Okay, still waiting for indexing. Okay, that's fine. Let it index. What I'll do is I'll just go to the step definition. I know that it is the step definition. Uh, Simply copy this stuff, and so this is a callback. Okay,
Okay.
so the callback is very important feature in JavaScript. Okay, so what we are doing is, so then is a function,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will take two arguments.
Okay.
First argument is the actual snippet of the step which is there in feature file,
Uh-huh.
because that is to match your function with your actual step.
Okay.
But the second thing is, you can see that it is like an argument. Okay, means if you properly see the how the brackets are closing, that is the way the
Okay.
brackets should be closing. Okay,
Okay.
means this itself is like a second argument. Okay, so you're calling a function, that is the first argument, and this is the second argument, means this.
Okay.
So we are sending a function directly, function as an argument.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so they can ask me, sir, why don't we do one thing? Why don't we write a function and call the function here or something like that separately?
Mm-hmm.
So this happens. Callback is, you see, in the JavaScript is not like a Java. It is not like, it won't wait step by step. It is not a compiler language. This is an interpreter language. Okay.
Okay.
So normally steps, every line of the code will go just like that. It won't wait for anything.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is here, we want this step to, example, we got 3 steps. Every step should be individually executed, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And they should be one by one. They should execute one step at one time. It's not like multiple steps at multiple times.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why, this is the reason why you should be very careful that you you are if you don't have a callback, what happens is
Mm-hmm.
the steps will execute sequentially, but it won't wait till the step is completed.
Okay. So when you say function brackets next, that is called callback.
Yeah, function bracket next and the actual body. This the thing which I
Oh.
highlighted.
Okay.
Okay, if you see this is the function. Okay, function and the body. Function and its body.
Okay.
Function don't have a name because you are not reusing it. It itself is a pseudo function.
Okay.
So this function, there's no name for that function. We are not giving function ABC. No, we are not giving
Okay.
any name here
Uh-huh.
because we are not giving name because we don't reuse it. But only this next that we are giving, that is
Mm-hmm.
nothing but the actual argument that we are passing.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
typically that next should be the uh, last thing that you need to call, just to say that this is my last step.
Okay.
Okay, so
So within the method,
yeah,
if you say next at the last, it means that that's the last step in that method.
yes. Okay, so why it is means that is a callback function or callback keyword. So we are saying that this next is the last keyword which I will use. Till that is called, don't complete this particular method. Don't go out of this method.
Okay.
Okay, because that is the way the compiler, the thread will come. The thread is nothing but it comes, it want to do some job.
Okay.
So example, if you see this, if you see the line number 9, what it is doing, example, what happens, JavaScript will come, it will come to this line. If there is no, if there is no endpoint, if you don't know where to end, then what
Mm-hmm.
happens, all these 5 steps will execute parallelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Java will think, okay, JavaScript will think, okay, I got five things to do. It will do parallelly. It won't really have a kind of sync, or it won't really wait for the threads. So it will be like multiple threads running sequentially.
Okay.
So that is the reason why we have to, if we are making this function, okay, because if you go to then, so then is, you can see that it is coming from Cucumber modules, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, if you go to the Cucumber modules, if
Mm-hmm.
you go into that, so that is where you can see that then is like a method, and that method is, I don't want to go into so depth actually,
Okay.
but it will take a callback as one of your the last, it will take a, so it ideally it needs an endpoint. Okay, I don't want to go make it very complicated, but ideally this need an endpoint. That endpoint should be executed at last. Then automatically this method will become a sequential method where the compiler will execute line to line, line to line, line to line, till you had a stop point saying that till this point is executed, don't
Okay.
do any kind of a sequential, don't do any kind of parallel execution, till wait only for sequential execution.
Okay.
Okay, so what you have to
Yeah.
learn from here is, every step definition that you had, you should end with next.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you need to end with, you need to send argument, you need to end with next. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Between that, you can write whatever the code you want. Okay, your steps. Okay, you can write your code inside it. Okay, so yeah, normally it's not like Java, so it's a bit tricky. So it should be like handled properly. That's it.
Okay.
So now what we want to do, user is in home page. So we want to make the user to be on the home page, which is nothing but our Banana Apps website, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. However, this is the place where right now we do right now our home page is localhost because this whole framework is aligned to run the test from localhost, isn't it?
Yes.
So now we need to change that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for that, we need to change the configuration.
Okay.
So we need to go to environment, and here we have to. This is Selenium URL. Yeah. Okay. So so we need to change this. The base
The
URL. You can
base
see that.
URL.
Yeah.
Okay.
The base URL. I'll just copy pasting it. Okay. Okay. Now what I will do? My base URL. This is my external URL, which is nothing but this.
ఏమైంది కన్నా?
Okay. So now this is finished. So we got the base URL. Now the only thing that we have to do is we need to go back to our step definition, and we need to just make sure that the title is as expected. Okay, so we need to just do expect. Okay, expect, and then put browser. Automatically browser will come. Okay, browser object is there, and you can see that all these things are there. So browser is nothing but a driver. Okay, and do get title. Okay, expect. Okay, so we are expecting this, so we are getting the title. So what, so let us do one thing, let us print what is the title. Okay, so that you will know what is happening. Okay, console.log. So console.log is nothing but like print.ln. Okay, just putting this here. Okay, let's see how, what is the title. Okay, makes sense.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, and then I will put like a Sri. Okay, and then he select on his gadgets. So let me create step definition. So it is asking where, which step definition I need to use. I'll just keep this and I will delete it later once I got the step definition. Okay, as you can see that it actually created a step for us, but
Okay.
this is not the right place for us, so I will just delete it, and then this file is in here. I will delete that. Okay, okay, so that step definition is gone. Now I will go to our own customized step definition, and then I will paste that when condition. Okay,
Okay.
so okay, so yeah, so we had given a next, right? So that is nothing but callback. Okay, it's
Yeah.
common. I need to do this. So and then I need to send the link or the category. Okay,
Okay.
so I just implemented, but I will not do anything. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I will do is I'll go and run. To run it, I think we got the tag. So we got this tag. It's called Sri. So what we have to do is we need to use any of these configuration files. So shall we have our own?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm creating one for Banana Apps. That's it. Okay, yes, and then we don't need to do anything else. Just make it 3. So this is our one. Okay.
Okay.
Now, coming to this step definition, so also coming to the spec. So we got one cucumber one dot spec. So what I will
Mm-hmm.
do is I'll just copy this and then I will paste it at the high level. So the cucumber is at this level. So I'll just put this paste and say that banana specs. Okay, that's it. Okay, now my banana spec will need the configuration file. The configuration file which I need is in config dot banana apps.js. Okay, so I got my
Okay.
configuration file. Yeah, that's it. So cucumber version 1, no, banana apps test suite, something like this. Okay, yeah, remaining all are fine. Executed, expected 2 scenarios, so the outcome should be only 1 scenario. Okay, and one should be fast. That is the outcome. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so that's done. This done. So now only matter of running the test. Okay,
Okay.
so to run the test, open your terminal here, and then just npm. We need to run the WebDriver. We need to run the WebDriver. Okay, so let me open my terminal. Cd dot dot cd dot dot cdjs protractor. Okay. Okay, so now what we will do is, so we are in this npm run WebDriver. Don't like it. Okay, it's running this WebDriver instance. The next thing that we will do is same folder npm. So npm run test, we can do it. However, the test, the package.json that we got have this spec. Okay, so what I will do here is, where is our banana app spec? So we
Yeah.
should be, okay, so we did a wrong here. It should be dot spec.
Yes.
Okay, just to do this. Perfect, that's fine. Okay, now what I will do is I will just put this banana spec.js. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now if I go and run my n, it's not here, not here, here. Okay, npm run test. I mean, this is the first time I'm with you. It may be
Okay.
we may have some problems, but that is the way we need to go and fix it. I know it will fail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so problem. So unexpected console statement. Console. Okay, so it is not happy to have the console statement.
Okay.
So let us not run this. Let us comment this. Okay, see how it goes.
I think it's to do with the console.log in the step definition.
Yeah, we kept it, but why it is complaining? Why? I mean, what is wrong if we can put it right? So why it is saying no? That's the reason I'm just seeing that this run one. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So this running is option. Okay, a protractor option here. That's fine. And node modules protractor test. Command line test. Okay. Unexpected console statement. No console. Okay. Let's take it out for a moment. But I don't think this kind of thing should be like this. But anyway, let's take this out. Okay.
Okay.
Now let us run this. Okay, that's fine. Could not find any test file match pattern. The test banana spec. Okay, so banana apps spec. Okay, so it's saying that banana spec.js. Banana spec.js. Okay, let me run this now. Okay, so banana apps test suite. Banana apps.js, is that okay? Configuration file banana apps.js. Banana apps.js. Yes, fine. Let's see how it goes. That's fine. Could not find any test files matching pattern. Test. Okay, wait, word. Test dot. She's saying there's no tests here. We got banana apps config. Oh, okay. Okay, so here we need to give banana apps underscore steps, isn't it?
Yeah.
Banana apps underscore steps. Okay, let's see how it goes now. Any test files matching pattern. Test banana. Okay, let me protractor options command line. Okay, let me go back. Banana app. Okay, so test banana dot specs. See, spelling mistake here. It's no S here. There's no S here. So,
Yeah.
it opens your browser and it is closing. Okay, right. So product navigation using Selenium. Okay, using the Selenium server. Blah blah blah. This is good. This is good. So flush and fail. The update is still running. Okay, so what is the problem is, yeah, okay, so that's fine. So this is because we are because I mean nothing is being there actually. So two tests, one scenario passed, two passed. So typically if you go to a spec, so this is what the problem is. Okay, now let
Okay.
me go and run this. So I mean, it's like in the console it is expecting that only one test and that should be passed. However, there's a lot of other things which came as a console, so it's just saying that it is failed. Let's see how it goes. Now it is just expecting that the written code should be 0. That's it. It should pass. Okay, so now it is yes. That's it. Okay, now it is passing. Means the basic things is the exit code is 0. Means the actual test is passing. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Now we go back to our actual thing. Let us see if I can console.log now. Otherwise we will do something else. Okay, I just want to get the title of that browser. Once it opens, same problem. So we should not use any server.console. Okay, that's fine. So let us expect this browser So let us expect the title of this. So once you open your home page, what should be the title? The title should be free classified. Okay. So I'm just putting an assertion here that get title to be. So this is all chai assertions. Okay. I think I
Okay.
shown you other day. This all comes from chai. Okay.
Okay.
So it should be free classifieds. Free and classified. Classified. Okay. That's it. So the title should be, title to be. So this two and all, even I'm sometimes confused. Let us go to child library.
Okay.
Child days. Okay. Let us see the library name. Okay. So we got something equal to. So expect to equal.
Okay.
Okay. So expect to equal to
E-
this. Okay. Now let us go and give it a try. Still whether that, yeah, I think that is not opening. Expected equal to free classified. Okay. Okay, so this is because I think it's not the browser. So the browser is there, but did we actually open the browser element? The title should be equal to, okay.
Did we navigate? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to take some other example. I run the, I go on the driver. So I go on, right? So this step,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
haven't used that step. So I go on. So that step, I think that step is not here. You think it's here. I go on, right? Okay, so this is what we missed, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it?
URL. Yeah.
Okay, so what I will do now is, as expected, it haven't actually opened the URL yet. Okay, so we'll do this, that's it. Now let us go on. And URL is, okay, the URL, the variable which is coming is the URL, so that should come through the thing. Okay, so what this step, what the URL this guy is giving, is giving index.html. So
Mm-hmm.
it's giving a path, relative path. Okay, so
Yeah.
in our case what we will do is simply, so this is the base URL, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the base URL, which is fine. So what I will simply do is, డ్రెస్ ఇంకా మార్చలేదండి నువ్వు, డ్రెస్ మార్చెళ్ళు.
ఎంతవరకు నువ్వు అక్కడ అక్కడ మాట్లాడుతున్నావు?
So using home page, so I will simply give slash, that's it. Okay. Okay, so it's open this home page and free classified. Okay, you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why does this not work for me? This banana apps website.
why, it should work.
Oh, it's there's some. Oh yes, it worked. Yeah.
You want the URL actually?
No, I'm able to open it now.
Okay, so now it is studying done is called. So can see that it's asking for the done means. Okay, actually that test haven't passed yet, because you see that timeout is exceeding, so it is something to do with timeout. We will just see. Again, I'm telling, I'm like, we need to little bit involve and we need to fix the problems. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so it is opening it. Open the URL, and then after opening the URL, it is
ఇప్పుడు ఈవినింగ్ అయింది డౌన్లోడ్ చేయి
for test set. Okay, so we need to.
Where is your
So the problem is we need to just make sure that we're properly calling this. So see, okay, so unnotify and equal to text and notify. So we need to end up like this. We need to end up like this. Okay, so we need to end up after this. We need to do this. Okay, that's enough. I mean, if it's a bit of callback, so that we will discuss maybe next week. Okay,
Okay.
so we will discuss
Yeah.
about what next class, what is callbacks and all these things. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's too much right now, so it's because it's not like Java, so we need to make sure that all things are synced and all these things are working as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Again, timeout for sync test done is called if running from ensure that is yes. So maybe is it complaining about the second test because there's no done?
Because it. Oh.
Okay, so let me. Yeah, okay, so let me actually think. This is get. So I'm just following what it is already there. So what he did is, so browser.get is in different file. So if you just do this, no, browser.get, I'm just seeing the further thing. So this is opening this. However,
Do we need a semicolon or something?
I not kept semicolon, but let us see how what this step definition here. Okay, so here the go, I go, yeah. Okay, so what he did is he did this, right? So I go to this website and URL, and URL is there, and he's calling next after that. Okay, so let us copy the same step definition into us, and let me call the same thing. Okay, I go to, so let me in the feature file given I go to, okay, is that the one? Just copying from the here. I go on. Okay, I go on. That's cool, so cool. This is in home page, so now we don't need to do go on is there, so we don't need to, the title should be equal to, so the title should be equal to, so what the user is in home page, so we need to just get rid of this here, expert title classified, and next. Okay, and this is not required. Okay, that's it, we will go now. Okay, let's see. Okay, go to this website, and if everything from a certain it resolves async
I
text. Mhm.
think it's just timing out for the page load.
Yeah, but the other things is also normal, right? So this one, this is perfect step.
Okay.
Uh, Let me just call only these two lines, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that this is there. Okay, then the title should equal to the title should be equal to then the title should equal to then the title should equal to then the title should equal to. Let me call this here, okay? Okay, let's see. There's a minute glitch actually. It is opening something else. Then is opening. This is a
Should
little
we
bit
try
glitch.
something else?
Yeah, it's opening that index something else.
Should we?
Yeah, there's some small glitch actually. I can see that. Okay, that glitch
Or
is
maybe we can try a different test case in the same index.html.
no index. Oh, we're talking about this, right?
Yeah, the
Then
same localhost. We'll try a different test.
uh, yeah, we can actually, but let's see. But I mean, it should not be a big problem. I think somewhere else it is actually calling something else, like before class or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, let me check this. Let me take this scenario. Okay, let me open this and then let me put it into banana. Okay.
Hmm.
Now let's see what happens.
Evening I install check. Install చేయని
I think we stopped the server, right?
Yeah, in the environment.js.
install it.
ఏం ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయించున్నా
That has
what you want me to install?
Where's Amazon?
Okay, so that is np.
Amazon. Amazon.
Okay.
Buy this now. Daddy, go ahead now.
నువ్వు డ్రెస్ ఎందుకు మార్చుకోలేదు ఇంకా వెళ్ళు.
Let's go.
It's passing. So yeah, there's something related to that. Okay. Anyway, let us try to see localhost. Localhost 8081, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So you want to do something here. Okay. So you, shall we, click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you want to do something here. Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you want to do something here. Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, so you, shall we click on this dummy? Okay, okay, disable button. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to click on that. So yeah, it's not a big deal. So what we will do is in our sub definition, so after getting the title, when he selects the link. Okay, so what we will do here is, okay, no, go on the title and the title, right? So this one, so clicks on something. So when this function is there, so what we'll do is, now it is all your protractor rubber dot click. Okay, so this is where you have to give your CSS. Okay, so I'm just trying to see the other tests. Okay, just trying to compare. Wow, there is a click, click. It's not here. It's not. Only getting the URL. So we just need to click within that. So we need to just click it. So what we will do is, we will just click and we will give the actual CSS ID. Okay. So this all we need to give in CSS. So this is the CSS for that ID. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let us stop this and see. Then he selects that step. Then he selects. This will enable. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. Okay. So once this is done, I think we will call off for the day, and then I will send this code to you.
Sure.
Okay, and then we can discuss about callbacks and other things next class.
Okay.
To practice, that's it. You have to do so that you will understand. Okay, so expected run apps expected run successful feature. Okay, so what it is doing is click is not a function. So yeah, this is where we got a little bit things complicated. So in this
Oh.
case, go into protractor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm using night watch, I don't know protractor libraries. Okay, so let's see what is the method for clicking. You need to go back and look for the, so not setting up quick tutorial for auto tests, working with specs and configure setting up system using locators. Okay, references, browser supports, timeout, install get protractor APIs. Okay, so what we want to do is want to click element. Oh, okay, so yeah, I know what we did. We need to get element dot click we have to do. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so we should get into the element. In element we will definitely have click like this. Element by, you need to do like this. I use the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, which is nothing but the night watch one. So let me do this and let me see what kind of by. In by we got ID, right? So you can use this. This is browser find element. So you can use this. Okay, so it is just element of text and we use it directly. Yeah, okay, so let me go back into this. Instead of doing this, okay, so by dot id, okay, and then I will just click. That's it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's see what this. You want my help? Okay, so now You need to practice some small things, and then I think things will pick up.
Okay.
It's running slowly, a bit slow. It's time out only because taking a lot of time. Because it will take it wait for 20 seconds. I think this time it is very slow. I don't know because the system is very busy or something. But normally it won't take that much of time.
Anak cellphone fitna. Ow!
Okay. So I think still there's some problem. I will fix that. Okay. I think there is some problem with the sync.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay. So a
that's
little
fine.
bit of callbacks and all. So I will fix that, and then I will upload the code.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay, Nandi.
Yeah, okay, Andy.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.